So IJR is just another index, right? That reflects the small medium enterprise. And you can see, okay, when the market goes down, it will go down. It kind of mirror, it's the same, but however, it will goes up even more than the S&P 500. That means when the market recovers, it probably recover more than the market. Hello, I'm Jason Strongerhead. In this episode, I would like to share with you how do you profit from the stock market crash 2020. Before we start, I would like to kick off the video with this particular game called coin tossing game. I'm going to toss the coin and let's guess whether it's going to be a head or tail. And see of the 5 times, right, how many times you will guess it correct. Head or tail. Yeah, so in the comment box right now, head or tail, first toss. The first one is tail. Okay, the second one, head or tail. The second time, yeah, come. Put in your comment whether it's going to be head or tail. And the answer for the second toss is tail. The third time, head or tail. So comment again, is it head or tail for the third toss? The third time will be head. Okay, the fourth time, head or tail. Comment on the box. So the fourth time will be head again. Okay, the last one. Sorry. The fourth one is tail. Okay, the last one, head or tail. The last one will be tail again. So out of the 5 toss, we have got 4 tail and only 1 head. How many of you got it correctly? How many of you got it wrongly? If you got it correctly, congratulations! You are damn lucky. For those who got it wrongly, don't worry about it. It's just a guessing game, right? Okay, this is something that I want to share with you. Okay, in the stock market, a lot of people will always have their point of view whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. If they are right, always remember they are just lucky. Do not confuse luck with skill. No one can predict the market accurately whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. Yeah, when they are right, they are right. When they are wrong, they are wrong. So if you listen to any one of them and when they guess it right, always remember it is just luck that helped them to guess it right. There are many occasions I got it right as well. Is it because I'm skillful? No, I'm just lucky. Okay, so in the stock market, if you were always guessing, right, and you always have that kind of mindset, okay, you will never be able to make money from it, in the short term. So see, over here, if you think that the market has come down, then suddenly the market goes up over here. And what is going to be your reaction? I should buy. Then after that, you didn't buy. The next day, they go up some more. I should have bought it yesterday. So then, after that, when you comes to this candle over here, that means the market drop, right? Then what will be your reaction? Your reaction will be, lucky I didn't buy. Then so the market drop. And the next day, the market go up again. Then you'll be like, should have bought yesterday, right? Then you have made money. Then after the market go down, lucky I never buy. Or you bought already, should have sold yesterday. So you'll be damn confused, all the way, okay, in every movement. If that is the case, the market will drive you crazy. So how are you going to play the market? How are you going to invest in a market? So the market right now, as of last Friday, the market is up. It's up close to 2,000 points. So what do you think will happen this coming Monday? Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? You will never know. I also don't know. Yeah. So if you look at the short term wise, it is very, very difficult for you to predict the market and understand whether the market is going to go up or it's going to go down. Okay. So let's come back to the coin theory on how you can use this theory to understand the market. Now, if you were to toss a coin, there's a 50% chance that it will be head. There's a 50% chance that it will be tail. You will never know whether is it going to be head or tail in every single toss. But if I toss it long enough, overall, that means if I toss it for about 100 times or even 1,000 times, you will roughly be able to tell, right, that around 50% of the time it will be head and 50% of the time it will be tail. So similarly, for the market, if you want to go short term, we will never be able to tell, right, whether the market is going to go up or go down. And do not feel bad about it. Because there's this particular guy, his name is Isaac Newton. And both of us, have one thing in common. Not just me, you as well, right? You have something in common with him. Even one of the smartest guy on earth who discovered gravity and built the first reflecting telescope. And for me, I have never built any telescope. All I know is how to use it. I don't even know whether I use it correctly. Okay? But we have got one thing in common. He also don't know whether the market is up or going to go down the next day. Yeah. However, if you look at the long term, in the long term, yeah, let's take a look at long-term history, right, of a stock market. The stock market is up over 70% of the time and down less than 30% of the time. So what does this chart tells you? So if you believe in historical figure and you believe that this historical data, this trend will continue into the future, that means, right, whatever that has come down, what goes down will always come back up. And in the long run, the market will be up. So if you believe in that, then what can you do? You can buy into the market and hold for the long term or short term. Long term, because in the long term, the market is usually up about how many percent of the time? 70% of the time. More than 70 in fact. Okay? And what to buy? So what can you buy? Some people has actually commented and even messaged me directly and asked me, so Jason, in this kind of market, what can you buy? Now remember, this is just my opinion. I'm not a professional. If you are looking for to buy and sell, always do your own homework first or seek for professional advice. These are just my opinion and I may be wrong, okay? And it's illegal for me to tell you what to buy and what not to buy. So in this market, these are some of the things that I'm looking at. Now, number one, the market will be up in the long run. So what do they mean by that? Okay, when I'm looking at the market, I'm looking at the stock market. I'm looking at the equity market. All the charts that I'm showing you are Dow Jones, S&P 500. They are all the index. Yeah? So index means they are just a number that reflects the overall stock market movement. So for example, Dow is a reflection of stock price based on the best 30 stocks. And S&P 500 will be a kind of an index, a price indication point as a reflection of how the top 500 companies in US are doing. Okay, so if the market is down and then the market will go back up in the long run, what they are saying that in the long run, the equity market will always be up. So if you want to invest, you should invest in equities. Not every instrument are the same. So for instance, yeah, there's this thing called the BDI index right now. It's talking about the shipping line. Okay, so when the market came down on 2008, PAM! So overall, the market has really recovered, But look at this industry. The market did not recover. They did not go back to the previous high, and they are actually worse off from 2008. So because of that, right? Not all, if you buy into the wrong instrument, I would say, wrong stocks or the wrong index, then not necessarily you will always profit. So this is something that you may want to take note. Okay, and so if I were to buy, what will I be buying? I'll be buying things that reflect the market well. So anything that doesn't reflect the overall equity market or doesn't mirror the movement of the overall equity market, I will avoid. Yeah. So for instance, like oil. So oil has came down a lot, right? A lot of people, whoa. Okay, oil movement, the market price movement, is it a mirror reflection of the overall equity market? The answer is no. Okay? In the short run, yes. But in the long run, no. Let's take a look. Yeah. So 2008, when the market dropped, the oil price also dropped. But when the market go back up, the oil price doesn't really go back up in the same percentage, in the same sequence. After that, halfway through from 2014, can you see oil dropped a lot more, but the market is still up. And if you look at the overall oil price movement and the market movement, the correlation, the mirror, it's not that great. And therefore, I would tend not to bet my dollar on instruments like commodity, for example, right? I will not bet on it because I do not have any historical data to tell me how the stock market is doing right now and how it will impact the commodities market. Okay, so I prefer, this is just my preference, right? I prefer stocks that when the market go up, the stocks will go up. So for example, there's this particular ticker symbol that I'm looking at, which is the Russell 2000. These are known as small, medium-sized enterprise stocks. Okay, so look at this. When the market goes down, it goes down. But when the market goes up, the pink color line represent the RUT, which is the Russell 2000 stock price. It goes up more than the overall S&P 500. Okay, so these are the stocks that I like. When it goes down, they go down together, but when it goes up even more. Oh, I like. That means there's a chance that you'll make even more. Okay, and there's another one called IJR. So IJR is just another index, right? That reflects the small medium enterprise. And you can see, okay, when the market goes down, it will go down. It kind of mirror, it's the same, but however, it will goes up even more than the S&P 500. That means when the market recover, they probably recover more than the market. So these are the kind of stocks that I like. Okay. However, some people will say, but overall, I want to make like a lot of money, like a lot of times. Okay, many folds. They call it multi-bagger. Yeah, from this recession, this is where you can become rich. So for instance, like there's this particular stock called LVS. Yeah, Las Vegas Sands. So when the market plunged in 2008, wow, it became only $1.77. If you were bought here and you have sold, even if you never sell, you hold on to it until now, it's multi-bagger. So we are looking at this kind of stock. If you're looking at this kind of stock, then you cannot buy the index. You cannot buy the index where it is a representative of a group of funds. You have to look for individual stocks. If you're looking for individual stocks, then you have to, it's skill, you know, there's a lot of homework that you need to do. I won't be able to share with you everything about how do you go about picking those kind of stock that has got this kind of a characteristic and capability or potential for multi-bagger. Yeah, but what kind of stock you can start looking at? I think the stock that you can start looking at, if you're not looking at the overall index, the stocks would be, think of what kind of stocks whereby during this global outbreak, it won't be affected by it so much. For example, like pharmaceutical stocks. Okay, for example, like maybe the F&B industry. For example, like maybe entertainment, like Facebook, Google, and you can talk about maybe e-commerce, because these companies, right, even during the global outbreak, people still need to eat, people still need to shop, people still need entertainment at home, people still communicate, at home. Then and pharmaceutical people buy a lot more supplies, right? Okay, so this company tend to do well. And if let's say the market were to go down and then after that it recovers back, they probably will recover faster or has got higher potential upside. Yeah, so that will be the things that you can look at. However, there are some things that maybe you also want to take note. There will be some mistakes that a lot of investors might be making. And there's a chance that you may also be making those mistakes. What are those mistakes? Stay tuned as I show you what are the mistakes that you should avoid, yeah, during your investment days. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video. And if you like whatever that I've shown you, please remember to subscribe and remember to like this video. And also, if you have any comment, just comment and I will reply to all the comments, right, as much as I can. Yeah, see you in the next video.